I say that like I'm going to start recording.
And 5, 4, 3, 2. You don't say 2 or 1.
You
Go
don't?
silent.
5,
4, 3.
Really?
Seth, you're a fucking actor. How do I know that?
They do that on the set?
As opposed to what?
Don't they yell action? They calm it down on a set like that?
Yeah, tape rolling and 5, 4, 3.
I think that's for like television news.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I don't think it's
No,
for,
it's
like,
live
movies.
tapings. They don't say
Okay.
and action.
What do they say? But I say on movie sets, right?
Oh no, live tapings of sitcoms.
Okay.
They don't say action.
No.
They say like, audience tape rolling and 5, 4, 3. No, they don't shush. You stop at 3. The 2 and the 1s are intended, implied.
Silencio.
What is it? Silence on the set, tape rolling, and
speed. Action.
fuck you. That's why you didn't work.
Try it again.
This
Try
is
it
why
again.
you didn't work.
All right, start it up.
Silence on the set, tape rolling, and 3, 2, 1, action.
No, 5, 4, 3.
How's this? How's that tune? What is that tune?
Soldier Boy. Watch me, woo! That's Soldier Boy. And well, it's a remix. Superman, man, watch me. Superman and Soldier Boy. And Soldier Boy and Superman. Like this creepy clown laugh.
Because it's Halloween? Is it like changed up the
I
tunes?
think that's
A ghoulish jingle?
welcome to your nightmares, children.
Welcome to my nightmare. And 5, 4, 3. 6:43 p.m. Tuesday, October 30th, 2018. Episode number 683 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan Preston Larroquette. This is Seth Joseph Romatelli. Hello, Seth.
Quiet on the set, and we're
And-
going in 5, 4, 3.
Action.
Hey! We're trying to figure out how this works. Yeah, dude. America through the eyes of 2 Americans. This is episode number 683 of our comedy podcast. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining me. I have a farm and ranch living magazine. This is for families who love the land. So this is us. Look at that. Is that a cranberry bog? What is that?
Looks like a giant squash. Oh,
Oh, right then. Yeah, in the back
talking
there.
about that.
Is that a cranberry bog again?
Well, how do they do that? Is that on a thing of water? Is that on a body of water that they do that?
Is that fake? Is that CGI? Those real cranberries?
Cranberry.
Crimson cranberries. I was reading in my Farm and Ranch Living magazine, my new magazine, Overheard in Jamestown, New York by Barbara Garfield. One fall day, my daughter and her boys were walking in the garden so she could show them the autumn harvest. Making sure they looked where they stepped, she said, "Watch out for the butternut squash." Her 4-year-old son looked up and asked, "Better not squash what?" That's just autumnal comedy. Farm and ranch living.
Agricultural.
Agcom.
Agri-D.
I'm an agcom podcaster. Get it? It's all going to be okay. I mean, we're only going to have the outdoors for 20 more years. Enjoy these crimson cranberry bogs while you can.
Yeah, I mean,
Enjoy this comedy while you can. Because in 20 years, that's post-apocalyptic. Like what?
It'll like laugh and then you'll just start like,
You're like,
bawling,
yeah,
crying.
like butternut squash. Get it? Better no. Better not destroy the planet.
I
Hey.
mean, is it true that this thing just came?
Like
I don't
60% of all the...
Is that true?
I'm sure. I mean, have you looked outside?
Yeah.
I mean,
I read it last
when's the
night
last time you
so
saw it?
late at night that I was like,
It can't be
I was
true.
like, went to bed with it in my mind, and I was like, but like the Guardian printed it, like
60% of all things. I
Yeah.
think it's all just in general. Any,
just
any living
we've
thing
killed 60% so far.
of everything.
Yeah,
People, birds.
yeah. It's like the universe has, Earth's 60th birthday has come and gone.
Yeah.
It's
Good run. AARP. Just gonna.
The best part is over, I guess, is essentially what's coming.
Oh my God.
The right?
There's no more rainbows.
No, I mean, there's the best years are behind us here.
That's it.
Which
We'll
is,
have to-
but that's like there's
Yeah.
something to be
We'll
said for that,
basically
because
be-
people think that maybe it works cyclically.
No, it's over.
It's over.
Whatever that video was where that guy trips out screaming about the rainbow, that's all we'll
That
be able
was
to
it.
watch.
That
Want
was
to see
it.
a rainbow, kids?
Here
Sit
it is.
down. Boom, put it on the TV. Put on the 102-incher. Yeah, that guy was on acid. We used to have rainbows. So
Wait, did you ever watch the little doc on him where it goes to his property
oh
and he
God,
like
no.
walks you around? He's the best dude.
Oh, no.
He owns like it's like he owns mad acreage in that area, and he's like by
a
himself.
true, a real
Yeah,
outdoorsman. He's a real
It's
farm
like
and ranch
outside of
living.
Yosemite.
Okay.
But yeah, there's like a little mini doc on him where they like go to visit him, and he lives in this like off-grid like,
Okay, that'll be-
and it's him like,
be
he's
talked
by
to-
himself. Like he
Yeah.
didn't have any pants on when he made that video.
Yeah,
probably
that documentary in
you know?
25 years, that'll be like, that's what a class on the outdoors. That's your, come on, kids. It's going to be okay. I just want to read you a couple quotes about a film called Moon. It's some quotes I found online because people keep telling me to see this movie. So I said, you know what? I trust people. These are my friends.
No, you don't.
We're having a conversation.
If you trusted people, you would. When I told you it was good, you'd
Yeah,
watch
I guess
it.
you would have. Christian Science Monitor film critic Peter Rainier. Now, I don't know anything about Mick LaSalle at the San Francisco Chronicle or Peter Rainier. I don't know anything about their body of work. I don't know them as film critics. But I just want to read to you what they said about this film. Peter Rainier says, it just may be the most boring movie ever made, period. I said, well, that's okay. Let me see what else.
It's not true.
What's Mick LaSalle have to say? Moon is boring. Agonizingly, deadeningly, coma-inducingly, they could bury you alive accidentally boring. When do I get to buy that? Google Play that.
I don't agree with these Christians or these scientists.
These sciences and Christians.
These scientific Christians are
These
not right.
San Francisco, these libtard Christian science. So there's a couple reviews for this film everyone keeps calling me and telling me to watch. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
No.
And I found out Kevin Spacey's in it too, so there's just another bonus. You want to watch the most boring movie ever made starring Kevin Spacey? I'm in! Oh my God.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to revisit it.
Yeah. We have to that's our thing. We have these ideas
Of what things were.
what things were.
And then you realize, like, oh, that wasn't that. I just thought it was
no,
then.
I was on DMT and I was on the moon.
Just a quick heads up. By the time you listen to this show, our merch store is, well, two things. We have, we're running some hoodies for Christmas, both for
Hanukkah and Christmas.
for holidays. You could buy one of those for yourself to treat yourself. You could buy one of those for a UID listener in your life. Very excited about the hoodies. Also, we are in sale on other stuff that we have surplus of on the store. So while you're, you could flesh that present out if you wanted to. So go to the merch store
Retail
and
therapy, little online retail therapy.
and also
Holidays.
just if you are a
gift giving guide.
if you are a Patreon pledger, any pledge that is $5 or greater does give you discount codes and stuff for the merch store. So make sure that you have those before you go there and check out. If you need them, message me or us at Patreon and make sure that you have your 5, 10, 15% discount codes. All right, that's enough of that. But I needed to make sure that
course.
got out there because we want people to order them and everyone to be able to get them before the holidays so that if you are giving them as a
which is,
present,
like, immediately because it's like
that they're
the holidays.
they're on time.
It's like
Yeah.
now.
But yeah, I'm happy to be making
November and
hoodies
December
again.
go by like that.
Real quick. I have two things here that kind of that they're related. They go together. So I'm gonna, but both are a little bit long. But broadband fiber optics, not long, but technologically maybe a little confusing. Broadband fiber optics carry information on pulses of light.
Yeah, you lost me.
Yeah. I know what that is,
Okay.
actually. I know about this.
You saw Moon, so
I
would
saw a film
understand.
called Moon. It put me
The
up
STEM,
on technological
the things.
games about
dummy man.
so boring it,
So boring. I learned something about how we've killed everything.
No, fiber optics were used. Optical transfer of data was used pretty heavily in the 90s and early 2000s. Still is now, but in audio recording.
Okay.
Basically converting things digitally into optical signals in order to pass them through
Sound waves.
to other computers.
Yeah.
Shut up. So anyway, fiber optics carry information on pulses of light at the speed of light through optical fibers. By the way the light is encoded at one end and processed at the other end affects data speeds.
Okay.
This world's first nano photonic device, this is where I'm gone, I've lost it myself now, just unveiled in Nature Communications, encodes more data and processes it much faster than conventional fiber optics by using a special form of twisted light. The tiny nano photonic device was built for reading twisted light, is the missing key required to unlock super fast ultra broadband communications.
I'm listening.
Present-day optical communications are heading towards a capacity crunch as they fail to keep up with the ever-increasing demands of big data.
Yeah.
This could allow for 100 times faster internet.
Okay. That's faster. I don't know how it can be that much faster. Because when you look something up, you press a button and it immediately appears. I guess it immediately appears 100 times faster. That could knock you out of your chair.
It could hurt you.
Because I tell you,
It'd burn your eyes
sometimes I press the button
and it already hit.
before I even know what happened, it's there. If it went 100 times faster, it could kill you dead. So this could be dangerous. Keep an eye on it. Twist the light, just like
Twist
the
that-
T, just like the sister, and just like the T. You twist it, and it gets better. Is this Twisted T?
Is this Twisted Sister?
Is this Twisted Sister?
Or is this just Sister?
Which one? Oh, it is. And this is Twisted T. And this is a twisted internet. And what does that cost? Oh, all right. You twisted that bill out, too.
Yeah.
You really twisted that bill on me.
Well, I have to say, though, fucking fiber optic internet is no joke.
Okay.
But
What about Ultra?
as it's all going that way, it's just that steadily, it's just like the 405 freeway. It's just...
Interesting. So tell me more about this. The infrastructure of a major freeway in a cosmopolitan city is very similar to the fiber optic
information
cable.
superhighway. They even use the word, they even use traffic
They use
terminology.
The same words, because life is a highway. I want to surf it quickly all night long. God, that was fucking fast. 100 times faster. Did you notice?
You can watch movies in half the time.
God, that movie was so good.
So
Moon was not boring. It was fucking jam-packed.
25 minutes
You kidding
long.
me? All right. So we like to discuss technology. This is the internet we're talking about. This is something we deal with every day. It's got to get faster. I think this is probably for more like Watson type shit. IBM type
It's a trickle down.
Okay,
It's for everything.
We'll feel
It's
it.
for controlling the world and like
Throttling.
our
It's a-
thoughts, and then it's also for, how much, how many K our porn is. I mean, it's all
Okay.
the same.
Can they
fucking
throttle
shit.
you in the cloud? Can they do that?
Throttle you in the cloud.
I got fucking throttled in the cloud. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think. You see my bill?
But I did get on some fiber optic internet the other day and hadn't been on in a while, and it's like
Oh, really?
so much faster than my regular like fast ass, fast
noticed it.
cable internet. It's very, very. It's
Okay.
much quicker.
Noticeable.
However, now that everyone's getting on that, by the time everyone's on that, it will be, it'll be the same. Everyone will be complaining. And so this twisted light is
For now, it's fine.
Yeah. It's fine for now.
When your grandpa was a kid, he only had twisted fiber optic,
Not braided.
not threaded and braided like you kids. Oh man.
Not mandala-ic
Yeah.
light.
Didn't have that.
Fractal optical.
Fractal energy internet that pays you.
Optifractal
Sorry.
internet.
You lucky ass kids. Come watch this rainbow. Those fucking guys on acid.
Seth and I were on the phone. We were on the phone earlier
this fucking guy. This fucking guy.
So I'm driving down my street, and the corner in the corner end of my neighborhood, which is actually, there's a supermarket there that they film a big scene in A Star Is Born in the parking
right
lot.
there for me. I thought A Snore Is Born was the one, but it's really A
Star
Star
Is Born.
Damn it.
The Super A market that she like sings to him in and like with the peas on her hand and shit, spoiler alert, is right there. And so I'm driving down and I look over at the market and I'm kind of reliving
The scene.
the scene.
The movie, the tears. So as I'm dabbing away tears.
I
Singing
look
the
and I
songs.
see a line of 1960s,
Whoa, wait, picture cars?
late 60s picture vehicles
Wait a minute.
filled with people
It's
looking
like a
somewhat period in the driver's seats and stuff.
late 60s period piece. What could this be?
And then there's like a million fucking LAPD cops. Like literally looks like there's been a bank heist. There's so many cops there. I'm on the phone with Seth, letting him know that I'm to prepare the apartment for my arrival.
Yes.
That I'm on my way across town. And so I'm like, Seth, I was like, I think that Tarantino movie is shooting because Seth had talked about you talked about it on the show, right? How you
Must
went
have,
down to and so I was like, this has to be it because it's not some like ragtag production.
This is like a
Because I was like, there's so many fucking
Hollywood
cops here.
feature.
This has got to be a Hollywood feature film, a major Hollywood. So they're holding back traffic. All of a sudden, the cop
crew members everywhere.
crew members everywhere. They start to cops start to escort these cars, and a line of these 60s vehicles then all pull off. And I suppose, in order to simulate traffic, they're holding back all the contemporary people in their real cars. And anyway, the fleet of cars pulls out, makes a left, goes off, and I'm like, Seth, this has got to be that movie. And as they start to allow us to go through, I can't remember the name of the film.
Yes.
So I rolled down the window. I'm like,
No, you asked me.
I said,
Yeah.
Seth, you can.
No,
You
got it. I just want to make sure you ask me what the name of the movie is.
So I'm like,
like,
Seth, what's this name of
oh,
this character? And you're like, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And then Seth hears me. What do I say? What did I roll down the window to the two grip guys, and I was like, hey guys, excuse me, is this all for Once Upon?
Hey guys. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Lara Kent over here. Is this for Once Upon? I'm like, he did not. And they're like, yeah, nodding, and like I can hear them like, yeah. I'm like, did you just?
I didn't know the name, and then I immediately.
Hey, what's up, bros? This for
what I thought in my head was if.
Hey guys, what's the shooter? Is this QT for Once Upon? Cool.
What I thought was
unbelievable. I was like shocked. I was
well, no, because they don't. They're not supposed to tell you shit.
Yeah, so
because
you
I'm like,
to-
I'm gonna kill Leo DiCaprio in about 10 minutes.
Is this a Leonardo DiCaprio picture? So you
right,
wanted to
so
be
I
like,
had to.
yeah.
In order to get an answer from them,
Yeah.
I needed to.
I know what this is. I'm double checking for a
just
friend.
confirming for a friend.
Once Upon? Cool. Yeah, we doing 90s tonight? All right, I'll be back. I should have a drive on from Q'd. I don't have that? All right, I'm going to go do the cast. All right, I'll see you, bros. I'll see you later. I should have a drive on, yeah.
Seth was like, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, did you? Because I had
just
Seth on speaker.
Hey,
I was hysterically
What's up,
laughing.
guys?
Like the whole ride over, I kept thinking
is
about
this once? Yeah.
You mean once, like the musical movie? No.
This is once? Yeah.
Oh, fuck,
What
man.
are you going to do? Hey, you got the information you needed. They
That's what-
they looked at you. They're like,
yeah,
it
are you,
actually is.
are you standing in for
Are you?
Leo?
Who are, come on. All right.
Just park here.
Yeah, I'm just checking. I got shit to do, actually, Hollywood shit myself right now. But
Hollywood shit.
don't worry about it.
Fuck, man.
What's the name of this movie? It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Hey, bras. Unbelievable.
Once in H? Is this a shoot for
Yeah.
Once in H?
It must be right. Craze. It's crazy. It's crazy city, right, guys? Wow, man.
But yeah, I got the
You got the load.
I got the official nod.
That's your spot. They shoot all the great films in that fucking parking lot, I guess.
guess that's
because
the
it's got
deal.
the vintage.
Because it's the old commercial buildings and stuff, I guess, around there and stuff. And then it looks old because the sign's old and shit. Wow. USA Today Snapshots. 51% of women say that only severe injury or pain would stop them from wearing high heel shoes. And I say, God bless you, angels.
Bless you, angel feet. Go, girls.
Thank God for that.
Nothing.
I wish it was only, I think it should be 100%.
101%.
No.
My kid's thinking later.
Getting any ideas
Yeah.
that they could take those things off.
Take it off and put some Toms on.
Get
No,
the
no,
fuck
no, no,
out
no.
of here with that
No,
shit.
no. Get these Birkenstocks and make a comeback. Oh, no, no,
Get the
no,
fuck
no.
out.
I like that. Because just don't matter. This is what I'm wearing. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care how it feels.
Uh,
Kidding me?
No, we're all fucked up.
It's like waiting for something. Thought you're gonna bring us all together.
No. I mean,
There's
yeah,
some pearls of
we're all
wisdom.
fucked up.
All right,
You know,
that's-
I'm fucked up because
True.
you know, just like in that sense that it's not only like men's like weird programming of being like, oh, like high heels are sexy, you know, or whatever, but that it's so pervasive the social programming that even women were like, oh yeah, I wouldn't not wear them unless like my knees fell off, you know, and that you know, the only nobody wears them because nobody's like I don't.
So comfy.
Nobody says that. Nobody,
Oh,
you know,
gotcha.
where there's some things that are a little bit arguable of like, no, I like the taste of Diet Coke. It's not that I'm
Yeah.
drinking it because I
Yeah.
prefer the way it
Love
tastes.
aspartame. I
Right.
love it. Give me those shoes. We have yoga. Let me get my fucking high heels on. Oh man.
But that we all kind of, you know, I was watching something the other night, which it struck me that there's something weird with me. I watched, what the fuck was it? It was a sequence I'm just trying to remember what it was that I was watching. Oh, it might have been Three Identical Strangers. But there was a sequence where a man is shaving in the mirror. I think it's Three Identical Strangers. And I'm watching it, and I realized that I'm watching the man shave, and I was like, that is like so fucking bizarre to me. Like the idea of like covering my face in that shit and like shaving it down, and I'm watching it realizing that most people are seeing it and they're watching it like it's like one of those daily those rituals that we
Nothing.
have.
Yeah.
Not only that it's nothing, but that it's almost something because it's like making
Part of your day-to-day life.
Exactly, that there's some Zen sort of daily ablution.
You mean in the sense because of your beard?
I just in the sense that I think it's an odd act.
Okay.
I think it's the compulsion to remove that hair from your face at all times, not to keep it under wraps necessarily, but the idea of it needs to be. It's like it's like a girl being like, my pussy needs to be bald as far as I'm concerned. Like, why does it need to be bald? Like, it's like
Let me
it's
cover his ears. Sorry, me.
you know what I mean though? Like, why can't it have a little fur around
Do
it?
you do this like this is it, like people getting haircuts in any TV shows or movies as well? 'Cause you haven't had your
Well,
haircut
again,
in-
haircut is maybe a different thing because
Okay.
there's still hair. It's just
Okay, you mean the total removal.
The total removal of it
Of
to
the
me
hair.
is a little bit like it seems a bit bizarre.
Okay.
And then I realized that I was like, well, I'm probably in the minority. Maybe not in this fucking bullshit town or like in Portland, but like in the greater scheme of the world of men that would see somebody shaving or another man shaving and be like, that's so weird looking to watch somebody do that.
Okay.
And that I find it to be a somewhat bizarre, unnatural act, and yet it's something that, like we're talking about, nobody finds high heels comfortable. There's plenty of people who are like, I cannot stand having hair on my face. As soon as it starts to grow, it starts to itch, and I want it gone.
Okay, but it could be totally not a personal thing. It could be for the gender that you're attracted to. You could be doing that, you know.
I mean,
It could
having
be
that
less
experience?
about you and be
Oh,
like
girls like me better if
my
I...
boyfriend, my girlfriend, my spouse, my
Totally.
So.
Totally. I suppose so. But exactly, that it could be one or the other. That it could be like I've been programmed to take hair off of my face every day,
Yeah.
or I'm doing something wrong,
Every time
or
I hate
it makes
myself, but somehow.
or I
programmed.
like it because it makes
And when
me
I
feel
see
better.
Jonathan Van Ness and Jonathan Larroquette, I think,
I mean, I think the idea
They're
should
free.
be that all of those things should make you feel better, and that I don't do certain things because I don't feel better afterwards. I feel worse.
okay,
When I shave, I don't like the way that I feel or look.
okay,
It doesn't feel good to me.
okay.
And then other people are the opposite. As soon as hair starts growing, it's like, I want this off my fucking face. So it's just like, but those are the,
You
ideally,
want to know the motivations behind this.
ideally,
Okay.
not the motivations, the way that you should base those things off of how they make you feel,
Okay, not
not
on-
what a social norm is, ideally. But that's not the case. And in all honesty, it could be something that I've simply become accustomed to that I originally did as a form of rebelling or acting out, that I was like, oh, I'm not going to shave because I listen to Bob Marley, you know what I mean, or whatever the fuck.
Watch my dad do it.
Because I watch my dad do it, and that's, I don't want to be like him.
Teach him and Harry Anderson a lesson. Really?
See what Richard Mall thinks now when I
What do you
grow
think
my
about
beard.
now? Look at me now. That's my
Bull.
hair.
Look at me, bull.
Fucking Beatles.
Anyway.
I didn't mention, forgot on the 680. This is 683, 681, and 682 that the Burger King AI thing was not a real thing. It was like a fake or ad agency writer type. Because I
You
watched
mean
the ads and
They
said,
they were written.
yeah, it was
they
not. It
weren't
was
AI.
not. It was not any
So
programming.
they took that soup plantation one
or with the Olive
that
Garden
was real
it-
Olive Garden.
Yeah, I thought there's no way you can steal
Pitched
someone's
that
idea
as a commercial
Totally.
idea.
So I even thought, you talk about a weird dupe, saw the ads first and then was like, and then what made me do it is I read a press release. The press release was fake. They made a fake press release. So it's just like, man, you guys are really like, for something that literally no one, you're really going for the dupe,
That
huh?
nobody even saw.
No one even saw. Or it's just like makes me, it's like when I, Justin Bieber eating his burrito in the middle of the burrito and being like,
I mean,
it's a weird way to
it's
eat a
that
burrito.
thing-
Never thought about it again. Saw it 400 times online and on 75 different TV shows, and then saw a comedy group be like, look-alike,
Yeah.
burned you. Like, I guess you did.
I mean, I respect
Yes, I
that game though a
guess
bit.
for a second
just
I
because
thought
it's
Justin
like,
Bieber had a bit, but
Right.
I didn't really think
'cause it's hard to
literally much
dupe-
about it.
it's hard to dupe you.
Well, I mean, fucking Burger King did, or fucking.
But I'm saying it's hard to get one over on people.
But I just mean like
Like
the
that
idea-
fucking thing Jeff was talking about last week when he told us American Vandal, rest in peace, canceled for season 3. I was just speaking to a cast member of season 2 at the dog park the other day when she was telling me how they were writing the season 3, and I was like, I can't wait. And then 2 weeks later, it's like, I guess whatever fucking ideas they fucking
Bogus
spitballed
ideas,
in the
yeah.
fucking writers' room
Didn't
didn't go
work.
over so well.
Just
Also, that 8 people have ever seen that show, but in their incredible due diligence and thoroughness and
like
cleverness,
starting
the
a
fact
social
that they had
media, yeah.
built social network, I mean,
Media-
social profiles
around characters,
around
yeah.
all those characters. I didn't even know, I wouldn't even think to look because I knew that it
You're
was
an
made up
adult.
because you told that too, but also because you told me like it's fake. I was like, I went in knowing that it was
Okay,
a mock
okay,
thing,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the idea is that you could arguably, could you stumble across that show and think that it's real?
No.
Okay, no way.
No way.
But even to
But just
still,
the idea-
just
the
to make
idea
a
of,
social platform. I mean, social. Why do I keep saying that? Profile. To look up like the turd burglar and it be like a Twitter,
Like,
I'd be like,
like he did
that
do
is
it.
like so awesome that they took that extra step or whatever. But fuck Burger King for
it's a
duping
tough
you.
world.
They were a little clever. The Olive Garden ones were
A little more
but is that,
botchier.
but
No,
is that real?
I don't.
Is the
nothing-
Olive Garden one
No,
real?
nothing's real. When you're here, you fam. What? I thought it was family. No, they mixed it up. So is it
Your
what
famous
is it?
famous
What
stars
is
and
it?
straps.
Fuck.
When you're here,
When you're here, you're strapped up, fam. Who?
who is this?
Listen, don't eat at Olive Garden. Don't
No.
eat at fucking Burger King.
No.
Don't fucking eat burritos. I guess I do eat burritos, so I could maybe try to be like, I want to be like Justin Bieber.
Eating it in the middle.
Ooh, I'm going to eat in the middle. That was fake, dummy. Oh, shit. What are you going to do? Just to keep you abreast. This is real, I think. Westways Magazine. It's just a magazine for AAA members. Don't worry about it.
I had got one in the mail the other
oh,
day.
okay, so
not
now you're-
for me. It's not.
Oh.
It's from my old house.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay.
Not
So
addressed to me.
maybe you know this. I'll put it down. Well, did you know you get 25% off all November at the website Personalization Universe?
No.
Personalization Universe is a website.
Great jingle.
You
for
go
that
on
one.
to Personalization Universe. You go on there, and basically anything that you could find its way into your life, your home, your car,
You
they
you may emboss it.
you will emboss it. Because I've embossed, I've gotten you several things. I got you a doormat. Happy fall, y'all. The Larroquettes.
Fuck off, cuck.
I got you some beautiful wall art in like that calligraphy, that, like basic bitch bought it at a store calligraphy.
Yeah. What does it say?
Pumpkin spice and all things nice. That's what the Larroquettes are made of. Got you a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sign for your man cave. Larroquette's Man Cave, always open. Free beer tomorrow. How about a cutting board? Live, love, laugh. The Larroquette Kitchen. Anything in your fucking home, automobile, yard, etc.
Get it.
Throw pillow. The Larroquettes gather here. Yeah, they do. It's on the pillow. A grill apron. Jonathan Larroquette, the grill master. And I get you a wind chime from when you die, in loving memory of Jonathan. See that wind chime?
So you got me my own death wind chime.
Wind chime. I got one for you, one for me, one for your parents. Jonathan passed, but we all have wind chimes to remember him. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see. It says it's embossed.
It says in loving memory.
In loving memory
Of
of
the
my
grill
dead
master.
son. I got it at Personalization Universe. Anything you could get your fucking name on,
Yeah.
you can get your name on it at Personalization Universe, and you get 25% off all month. So keep that in mind for the holidays.
Very good idea for the holidays.
Great idea.
And you can pick the phrases as well. Happy fall,
No,
y'all.
these are-
So you just get the Larroquette family part. You get to customize.
No, it says happy fall, y'all.
Yeah, but you don't get to pick that, right?
No, that's there.
That's them.
Yeah, no, you can't be like,
Be like,
fuck
off,
all y'all.
cock.
Fuck all y'all all fall. What? Fuck all y'all all fall? The Larroquettes. Wow, welcome. Yeah, just Domino's delivery guy got to this house and the doormat greeted me with a fuck all y'all fall.
see if this makes sense.
Okay.
These numbers aren't huge, but they warrant reporting, both
Okay.
by Harper's Index
Okay.
and by UhhYeahDude.
Okay.
Percentage by which men. I'm just gonna let that fucking Honda Civic go by. The percentage by which men who make less than their wives underreport their wives' earnings. So this is the percentage by which a man who's married to a woman who makes more money than he does, the percentage by which they underreport
What
the wife's earnings is
Which-
2.1.
underreport what she's making. They're underreporting.
We know
That's
that.
the key.
I'm trying to just
of the
figure out if
metrics.
it's
I don't
2.1% of men do it, or it's the percentage by which they do it, which means how much they
Or maybe
shave off of it, of the number.
That's so negligible. I don't know.
Okay,
But you're right. The reporting is
the reporting is this:
okay.
2.1% men who make men.
They're gonna say the wife
makes less.
if they make less than the wife.
2.1% less. You don't know,
I'm not
or
sh-
you're not sure.
But this. Oh, okay, you have a married couple. The woman.
The interesting
in her
part
job,
about it is
she
not
makes more money.
Yes,
And
we
so
know
the
that.
man underreports
Absolutely
what she makes.
lies about it.
Okay, heard your wife makes $100,000 a year. She wishes she makes 70.
Right. Exactly.
Okay,
Now, the percentage by which they over-report
what they make
what they make,
is
2.9%.
even more. I heard your wife makes $100,000. She
What
makes
do you mean?
70. I make 150.
Yeah.
Really?
And then the percentage by which wives underreport their own earnings,
When they make more than their husbands.
that they will lie for
so
these
nice.
fucking
These
dweeb-ass fucking motherfuckers,
deadbeats.
is 1.5%.
So nice of them.
I think that might be the percentages. But how much is 1.5% of like $100,000? You say like, no, I make
Couldn't even
99,000.
begin to make that, but it's very nice of the wives
Yes.
who go off to work.
It's also dysfunctionally fucked up and weird.
as attorneys, and their husbands are like, "I'm making money on
So
Fortnite.
yeah.
You don't understand. You can make money doing this." I'm an attorney. Well, yeah. Well, I shoot teenagers for money online, and you can make money at this, Mom. I'm your wife. Whatever. You both say the same thing to me. I'm going down the man cave. It's always open. Free beer tomorrow. You're not invited. Don't understand the math, but I think
No, we're not good at that part of it.
Conceptually, I think I understand what it is. If in a couple, a heterosexual couple, if the woman makes more than the man, he will underreport her
He'll
earnings.
lie
He will
about-
overreport his earnings, and she somehow
We'll go along with it.
will go along, or to some degree placate this man,
Yes.
which is nice. Just a heads up to got my friends and family in Massachusetts. We've got a Boston to Honolulu. It's the United States' longest ever domestic route will be added. The Hawaiian Airlines is adding a Boston route to its map. It will be the USA's longest regularly scheduled domestic flight in history. Honolulu flights will start in April 2019. It's just going to be time to offer winter-weary New Englanders a vacation to Hawaii's tropical climate. The Boston to Honolulu route will cover a distance of 5,095 miles, making it the longest regularly scheduled domestic route in U.S. history. Flight time from Boston to Honolulu is listed at 11 hours and 40 minutes. So Boston had been the largest U.S. market without a nonstop to Hawaii. So I just want to let all of our Hawaii talk. If you're now in April, if you're really feeling that nor'easter in April 2019,
You wanna get out?
Jump on this. Just jump on this 11-hour and 40-minute flight to Honolulu. Don't worry about it.
So, I mean,
What?
nothing. I just don't want to piss off our listeners, so I can't deal with it anymore.
Okay.
Would it be worth it if you made $100,000 a year and you needed to lie about how much money you made, that you would say you make $102,900?
Just to say you make more than your wife?
I'm saying 2.9% to say, like, I make $103,000 as opposed to I make $100,000. Would you add? Wouldn't you lie by like a more considerable amount, or is that really? I guess that's. But if that's
I don't
an
know.
average, then that means some people are being like
Going crazy
going
over?
crazy. I don't know. I give up. Somebody's gonna yell at us, so we should
Because
stop because we're being fucking stupid.
But I think we
guess.
have the conceptually, I think we got it right.
I don't think there's any argument about that.
All right. That's half the battle, conceptually.
I think the idea is
I
that
mean, what's math?
absolutely,
Leave it to the fucking...
if your wife makes more money than you as a dude, you will basically bolster yourself and, you know, and knock her
possible.
shit fucking down a couple of fucking pegs
She doesn't
if you
make that
can.
much. She doesn't, I mean,
She doesn't know what she's fucking talking
She
about.
doesn't know what she's doing.
She can't fucking do math.
No, I fucking handle everything. What? She can't cook.
She can't fucking cook shit either.
Yep.
No, good thing she has that fucking job because she can't fucking do
said
shit around here. Fucking
Said she can
shit.
make eggplant palm. Fuck that. What?
She
tough.
promised me eggplant palm.
She promised me eggplant palm when we get married. Whatever.
Oh, this was the one I was supposed to read along with the Twisted Light optical
sort of
data fucking crunch.
Tech crunch segment.
What happens when a new technology is so precise that it operates on a scale beyond our characterization capabilities?
Way.
Well, I don't know what that is, so it doesn't matter.
What's it again?
What happens when a new technology?
It's like the real world, the opening of the real world. What happens?
What happens when you put Twisted
9
Light
scientists
technology?
Take Twisted Sister, Twisted Tea, and Twisted Light fiber optic technology, and you put it in a condo in Baltimore, Maryland.
What happens when a new technology is so precise that it operates on a scale beyond our characterization capabilities?
I don't know.
For example,
Okay.
the lasers used in INRS produce ultra-short pulses in the femtosecond range.
Oh, yeah. I know about that.
Which is far too short to visualize. Although some measurements are possible, nothing beats a clear image, says INRS professor and ultra-fast imaging specialist Jinyang Liang.
This is a specialist.
He and his colleagues, led by Caltech's Li Hong Wang, have developed what they call Teacup, T-CUP, the world's fastest camera,
Okay.
capable of capturing 10 trillion frames per second.
That's a lot, I think.
I think that's a lot.
What's your Pixel 3? What's that have? It has about that, I think.
This new camera can literally make it possible to freeze time
Okay, now I'm listening.
to see phenomena and even light in extremely slow motion. This is the National Institute of Scientific Research in Montreal, Quebec.
So they're freezing time?
Yes.
So we're freezing time over here. We're speeding up
Data.
data over here. Is that going to be
I don't know what
problem?
INRS is.
I think that's the
Oh, hello.
That's
Institute of Scientific Research.
institute. Yes. You know, they mix the letters up when you go. When you go out of the country.
Institute of Research Scientific.
Does that make sense? Like there's the FARC, the FARC. They're like a Colombian militia group, and I don't know exactly. I can never remember what it is because it's not the acronym. Once you leave the country, the letters start spinning.
Yeah,
around.
they put the day before the fucking
That's like
month.
when we were in Canada, the day before the month. I don't know. I got there fucking 2 months early, or I was 2 months late. I don't remember. I'm very simple. I have a very simple idea. So, but wait. So they're freezing time, but they're looking at shit. They're freezing. They're taking a photograph in
10 trillion frames per second. How many?
I don't know.
Isn't it like 30 frames? Like, I think we shoot this show at like
But
30
is the
frames.
hand quicker than the eye?
I think so.
Or
No.
That's how sleight of hand works, right? Because the hand's quicker than the eye.
Yes.
That's the only way you can bust these sleight of hand magicians.
Get one of these 10 trillion frame cameras.
How's that Justin Willman Netflix special now when I'm fucking hiding in Griffith Park, snapping it up? Oh, magic. It's all we have really left, you know.
Magic.
If there's-
Dupe.
Is dupe.
Duping.
That's all there is. You know?
What's
The
this?
Sacagawea. That was in my ear?
I need that.
I need that. I'm starving over
Give
here.
me that fucking thing.
I don't know. Oh, they finally opened the coffee shop
Down the street?
on Beverly.
What's it called?
Full service. Ding, ding. Old
Oh,
Texaco
the
gas station.
The gas station.
They're dressed up in fucking like onesies.
I don't like that.
I need that in
What
my...
do you mean you need that?
Because nothing around here that has any of that sort
Old timey?
of Highland Park like kitsch.
Oh, you feel
fucking-
comfortable in your coif?
Yeah, just like this is cool. This is cool.
What is it just
Like help you bury a body over
is
there.
it just
like,
fucking
old-timey.
coffee?
Just coffee.
No bullshit. I mean
No bullshit in a good
no-
way. Only weird thing. Just get a black coffee, $3.
You pull up?
You pull up.
Okay,
ding,
that's
ding,
cool.
Ding ding.
So it's like a full service like
full
give you
service.
All right,
baby.
I'm down. That's
Good
cool.
People, nice people. they don't like everything. They only take cards. So even though it has the feel, you're rolling in.
That's whack.
Sometimes you just want to throw, three $1 bills, and it's just like, signing, dying, tip. It's just like,
because it's quicker.
No, because it's just, Jonathan.
Because the world doesn't.
Yeah, we don't. Come on.
It should be cash only.
The world or this place?
That place. Should be
It
like
coin only.
Coin only.
Should be like you have to render a service to them. Come on, dance. Do the Lindy Hop for 6 minutes, and I'll give you a coffee. Tell me a story.
Kind of takes you out of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you roll in and they come out, and it's like WW2, and they're like, okay, if we could just get the square out, we'll
just
run this,
fingerprint
and
in your
this,
ear.
iris scan. Let's get that biometric. Hold on, but it's exciting. Just down the street.
Only took what, 5 years?
It only took 7 years to serve coffee. And only coffee.
What the fuck happened?
It's
with
tough.
that?
I don't know how people open businesses.
Just killed your cat.
I don't know how they do it.
You all right? Did you sustain an injury?
But yeah, it's pretty exciting to have something after.
You're never gonna go there again.
Oh, I'm there all the time.
That's your new spot.
Oh, they love me.
They love you.
Yeah. UhhYeahDude pins on all of them.
So you
wait a minute. We'll
you
twist
roll
it.
up in that whip.
Ding ding. Roll over my little thing. Ding ding.
You keep the car idling?
Oh yeah. You know it's me. It's
And they don't get sick from the exhaust fumes or anything coming off that thing?
Well,
A little dizzy?
like here he is. Put it out there. Just leave it out.
We knew you were coming.
Ding ding. Here.
No
cash.
So you prefer there? Like on your daily route, is that your spot now?
Well, it's rubies and diamonds if I'm at Sweet Green.
Right.
Sunset. It's groundwork.
Depending on where you
Groundworks
are.
if I'm in Larchmont.
But you don't just go straight for coffee in the morning when you leave the house?
No,
It's
I
not
don't
the
drink
first
coffee,
thing you
no.
do?
I get coffee out in the day at some point.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's like my first stop.
Oh, within 20 minutes or some's murdered.
Well, that's maybe, it's a preventative.
Yeah, 90 minutes or there's a murder happening. Ding, ding. Like, "Arr! Why is she in a headlock? Well, I'm in my coffee. Okay. Common defense, common American defense that's been happening as of late.
In San Francisco, California, the sheriff's department will now let inmates who are up for release decide if they want to leave at night or wait until the morning.
What do you guys want? What do you feel cool? What do you feel best?
You
Like
wanna just go right out
now?
into the night?
Well, that's just it. They let them out in the night and they're back
scurry
in
into the bushes.
Yeah, they scurry in the bushes and they're back in the next day because they do something. Because if you let somebody out at night,
What the fuck are they going to do?
nighttime's the right time for these people, and they, that's their fucking.
Yeah.
That's when they feel most alive. Daytime, like fucking vampires, like "Ugh!" They go out at night and it's just like right back at it.
Right back at it.
Yeah, I mean, so
Give yourself a fighting chance. Get released
go
in the
on
morning.
the day. Like,
Go
put,
in the day.
Yeah, put some fucking old sunglasses on that you found under like a cot in there, and just try to fight your way somewhere. Out at night, and you're like, they'll basically be like, "I'll see you in the morning."
Yeah.
When you're driven back in here.
Yeah.
So that's nice, One would think in a place like that, the second that you could get the fuck out of there would be the best time.
Yes.
Because who knows what can happen from 10 o'clock at night till 10 o'clock in the morning. Should have left. Yes, you should have left. Fuck, and fuck me. Not a nice place. Not a nice place. Nice people, though.
He was out. He just said he wanted to spend
He wanted to spend the night.
One last night.
He's a vampire.
He said one last night.
They got him. One last night. He was writing a song called "One Last Night." He was trying to get it published, and then yeah, makeshift, because they can turn anything into a fucking weapon. There, dog. Anything.
Pillowcase.
Pillowcase. How did I get stabbed with a pillowcase? You'll find out.
Petrified it.
Yeah, they rolled it and they put it in a freezer in the kitchen. It's ice cold, and they fucking ice picked you. You fucking Shackleton. Anything in there. Anything and everything.
Yeah.
So you really want to
go.
When can I get out of here?
When-
Now?
Okay.
Okay, I'll go now. I'll see you in the morning, but I'll go now. I'll see you in the morning, but I will go now. Yeah, Twin Towers, midnight, dropped off, walk outside.
Yeah, downtown.
Oh, God.
It's like 4 blocks later.
Out of the woodwork.
Smoking
You
crack.
get fucking stabbed there. Like, Can't win, really.
No.
Once you're in the system, you can't win.
It's
So the
tough.
best to stay out the system in
It
the
is.
first place.
Excuse me.
Dear Amy,
Yo.
my boyfriend and I had a huge fight last night. We sat down and we talked about our boundaries and our, quote, our do not cross lines that we have for ourselves. My highest priority is his safety. Should be your safety, but again, another example. His biggest priority is that he wants the freedom to make very risky decisions, such as, in his own words, driving a car into a metal pole while I'm riding on the hood. Is she riding on the hood, or he's driving a car into a metal pole while I'm riding on the hood? Does that mean he's driving the car into a metal pole and she's on the hood, or he's started the car, ghost-ridden the whip, but pulled himself up onto the roof and
So
he's gone
it can
in.
crash and he jumps
And
off.
he can
unscathed.
like do a cool move and be like, YouTube star, cameo, $40 a call. I talked to my friend and he says that this is a healthy exploration of his mortality.
What?
I can't wrap my head around this, and I also can't seem to make my boyfriend understand that thrill seeking is okay. So as long as it's in a safe environment, well, that's not thrill seeking.
No.
And doesn't pose a large risk to his health or his life. Again, then it's not thrill seeking. So not understanding, and no one here is understanding anything. Am I really the crazy one here?
Oh,
Well,
I don't understand though. That's So her number one priority is his safety.
his safety.
His number one priority is I gotta do this stunt.
I gotta do crazy shit.
Not crazy shit. There's just one thing.
Oh, just this
Is it
one.
just-
My dream
Is it just a,
is
or is
to-
it just shit in general?
is to create a
I'm
new
gonna
ghost
explore
ride.
my mortality.
I want to ghost ride my new exploration of mortality by pulling myself, doing 10 push-ups while the car is driving towards a pole, and on the 10th push-up, I catapult myself parkour style onto the hood, but then also jump off, grab my leg like this, do this, and then land. And again, I said it was $40 on Cameo, and I could do any video. Happy birthday, I'm the guy that did the thing off the roof.
I don't understand.
Cameo or this?
Yeah, that too.
I don't understand.
Yeah, she's obviously not getting the point. If he's
No.
wanting to do stuff like this, the
Yeah.
person you have on your hands is
I
like,
got to get him off
he
your
is going to
hands.
do shit,
Oh, he's going to do shit.
and it's going to be dangerous.
Even to conjure up that as an idea is so insane. Who knows what he's not verbalizing?
You introduced a whole other thing where it's like, is he trying to get her involved in these stunts?
Well, maybe that's
as
his
well?
turn on. That's the only way he can get a boner.
I can't come.
You got to get on this roof. I can't come if you're not on this roof. I'm driving 60 into this wall. Get on that roof, baby. Pants off. But I love him. And my number one concern is his safety. A little heads up. Twist the priors. Number one safety back on you. Your friend that says he's exploring his mortality is a fucking idiot, so bounce him out of your life too.
It's
And start from scratch.
maybe.
Yeah.
Run
Into somebody, ram your fucking shopping cart in the first good-looking guy in the supermarket, and put the attention, get away from these two.
Yeah, does seem like maybe they're a little preoccupied with the extreme
Yeah.
stunts.
Just want to get, because it's really, he wants to explore it. People love to explore their shit, huh? They like stunts. They like extreme things.
I don't know anybody that does really. I know that
Really?
they
I
exist.
see them online.
Yes.
They love it.
Yeah.
Like, what does it do? Turns them on?
No.
Gets them hot?
No, I think it's
What is it?
well. There's adrenaline.
Yeah, that's got to be some real. That's caveman shit.
Genuine high.
So that okay, I got high. Are they sober and that's their substitute?
That's in a lot of cases. I think
Okay,
that's
like-
you know.
Skydive.
I think most people have to be in a very sober state in order to do certain stunts like that because the
Yeah.
margin for error is so small.
That's how I live. Skydive to live. Really?
Yeah, it's a thrill.
It's a thrill, huh?
Something that's terrifying, and then you come out the other end, and you're sort of,
Invigorated.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, have you ever had something like that happen to you unintentionally?
Where
Have you ever been in a dangerous accident?
I don't think so.
I mean, you were robbed, but that maybe you didn't.
I was zip tied and held at gunpoint. I mean, is that wasn't fun though? This is amazing.
But did you feel amazing after?
No. Let's do it again. Where else can I work? What other stupid place can I work? Get robbed at night? Weed store, that's at Gavin. How about a liquor store? Any liquor store openings?
Late night
liquor store openings? Only person working? No glass? Hey, man, I'm right here. Tie it up. Oh, that gun's huge. This is bigger than the last gun. It's amazing. I feel so good, man.
No, I don't.
Who needs coffee and docks when you get this?
Woohoo! I mean, like,
where's my girlfriend? Get in there, get your pants off, get on the roof. We're all doing it.
Hold her up now.
God,
burglarize
damn
the both of us.
I know what you're saying. People they like that shit.
Yeah.
You're young and you get.
I mean,
you get older. You're like more about the couch. But I get it. Yeah.
I think
kids with
you've always
fucking
been about
sticks.
the couch, right?
I've always been about the couch.
Right. I think maybe it's.
Guess that's just it. Yeah.
Because there's definitely plenty of young people that do it. There's plenty of. I mean, you want to
there's
look on
old
the internet,
people too,
mad
yeah.
old people doing it
Yeah,
that
like,
shouldn't
I
be.
still do it.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel.
Yeah. They're still extreme.
I guess that's so weird.
So I think it's maybe just.
Or the ones that can't do it anymore because their bodies let them down, and they just complain all day that they can't do it.
Yeah.
I would do it.
But I think. Yeah, I don't think neither you or I are huge fans of that. I've certainly had things happen to me that afterwards.
I mean, I've seen some.
The adrenaline rush and everything. I was like, oh, I could see how people might want to pick and choose places to try to subject themselves to this kind of stuff and be like, I love it. Like, it's terrifying, but then you get over it and then you feel so good because you went against
like a thrill ride or real life shit.
More like maybe more extreme than a thrill ride. Okay. For me personally, I would say that
it has to be grounded.
I'm saying like people, I mean, not maybe a thrill ride, but maybe skydiving or bungee jumping or something like that, where you're like, there's everything in your body being like, don't do this. And then you do it and you're like, I didn't die.
Let's do it again.
I mean, DMT was like that. And I truly mean that. I was so scared as to what was going to happen.
What could happen?
Because of the potential experience that I had read about in other people's. And then, but inside the trip itself happening was so terrifying at one point that
only 50 more trips would solve the fucking ultimate. This was
No, that I think at a certain point I believed as much you can eat certain drugs and have certain experiences where you can start feeling a certain type of way. And although you know that isn't there, like your intellectual brain is telling you, you ate a brownie, you're not going to die. But inside your mind is still being like, you're going to die.
Because you are.
Because you ate a brownie.
Yeah.
But you can still reason out of it. But with the DM, you can kind of, you get caught in a loop of perpetually reminding yourself that that's not going to happen, despite the fact that it's making you feel that way.
What happens after an hour of telling you something else going to happen, but the heart's racing even more and you're sweating more, then it really...
But you know what I mean? Like, you can know the facts and be like, as much as I feel like I'm going to die right now.
Tripping? I know the facts.
But then DMT,
you
no longer...
You don't know the facts.
You can't hold on to that anymore.
No facts.
So, at a certain point in it, I did believe that what was about to happen was that I was never going to see any people. I was never going to come back. I died. You die. And so I think the fear that I felt there, on top of the profound nature of the experience, but prior to that, the letting go, the surrender of like, you have done something catastrophically detrimental to the furtherment of your life as you knew it up until this point. And then realizing, but there's no turning back, it's gone. You have to let go. And that letting go was so real in my experience. It felt so much like I died that I don't know what else I could equate it to. And then to come out of that, the exhilaration, I think, from that alone was truly profound, much less that there is this.
It's like
incredibly
way more hardcore than a fucking bungee jump or a skydive.
I call it spiritual. I mean, I've referred to it as spiritual skydiving before.
Don't say that.
What?
On camera and out loud. And I call it spiritual skydiving.
I mean, I've referred to it as that. It's exactly what it feels like.
With you.
It literally feels like you
hey,
jump off.
What's up? Dr. Preston Larroquette, spiritual skydiver. Welcome to my YouTube channel. How'd you find your way over here? Cool. Yeah, so McKenna had some thoughts. He had some ideas. I'm not saying he was right, and I ain't saying he was wrong. Do you know what LSD stands for? Lysergic. Oh, fuck. This station sucks. Like and subscribe.
Psychedelic paratrooper.
Psychedelic paratroop. Yeah, that's why I wear the camo. I put it under my eyes like the football players because of the light.
It does feel
it's
like
true.
you are dropping yourself off
Jonathan,
of a.
I mean, if one was given the option of
precipice,
like
a cliff of reality.
fucking George Bush skydives. It's not fucking. It's not a thing. Like,
Yeah.
fucking, what you're talking about is like infinitely like more hardcore.
It
Or
was.
someone was like, "Do you want to fucking 12-year-olds bungee jump?" Someone was like, "You want to fucking smoke this DMT, or do you want to bungee jump off this like bridge in Washington State?" Like,
Yeah,
come on.
I think it was. But I think the aftermath of it, that it is. I mean, like you're saying, there was obviously this idea of. I think when it immediately happened that I didn't think I would ever do it again, and then.
But 48 times later, Sergeant Commando Psychonaut at your service. Good morning, welcome back. Episode 7000 of Sergeant Commando Psychonaut. Yeah, so
This week on the
this
show.
week we're at the Burn, just talking to some fellow Commandrocs about their experiences. Oh man,
fuck, dude.
fuck is right.
Don't call it that. You're like,
Yeah, we're being
careful,
recorded.
careful,
People are gonna hear it.
careful
No,
now.
you said it. It's on the podcast forever. You remember that episode? Craziest moment ever. Episode 683, about almost 13 years in, when Jonathan referred to DMT as, what was it?
Well, not only
Spiritual-
referred to it, but I think took credit for coining
coined
the,
it.
the
Coined it.
term.
Put it on satin jacket. Sold it on the website. Spiritual skydiving.
Fuck, man. Is this
True,
is this
though.
episode
That's
over
it.
yet?
Episode 683 of our comedy podcast. Oh, yeah, dude. Thank you for joining us. We come to you ad-free, and we get to do that because we are listener-supported. So if you have a chance, you can go to Patreon, and you can pledge anything that you feel comfortable with. Anything you feel comfortable with, we feel comfortable with. So thank you. If you've done that, if you're doing that, if you're thinking about doing that, this way we keep doing the show. We don't have to do ads. We can come back. You can join us for our next episode, 684. You can call the toll-free voicemail, 888-842-2357. You can go to the website, UhhYeahDude.com. Check out the merch that Jonathan was talking about.
Yeah.
And yeah, if
Tell a friend.
tell a friend, write a review on iTunes. We haven't said that in a long time, right? You can do that.
It's a good thing to do.
If you think if you watched anything that we've recorded and you think it's funny, show it to a friend and see if they laugh.
Yeah, these filmed episodes, I think we're going to start trying to parse them. Is that the right word?
I think so.
Cut them up into smaller clips that you can share, but also I think as some of these have now, obviously our intention with this is to, give the incentive that you would come and watch the filmings of these shows by becoming a pledger on Patreon. That being said, we also want everyone to be able to see them and share them and enjoy them. So as the incentive wears off for some of these past episodes, I believe we'll be starting to offer them through some other format so that everyone can ultimately partake in the visual love bath.
If you'd like, but I do know I get some feedback at 888-842-2357. The people that are they're strict. They're on that oral tip.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
They're
it's just
just
like an audio podcast.
So yeah, please.
we,
but if
we
you
keep
don't
it
let
that way, and
don't
we
let
want it
that-
to be that way.
If
And
you can still
if the
you still pledge to us just out of the kindness
out of
your
support,
heart, and
but
just to
but that we
support
will.
the
But
homies.
for the people that do watch the videos, to be able for them to be more easily able to share them to with friends who don't listen to the show or don't watch the show, or be able to do stuff. We're gonna improve some of the viewing capabilities and some of the accessibility of these episodes and clips from the episodes. So just keep an eye on that. And thank you for
Tell a
everyone.
friend.
Yeah, tell a friend. Thank you to everyone for all the feedback about the experience of being a supporter and what it is and what could be improved or whatever. And then come back for 684.
And yeah, let's.
What are we doing this week?
We're on the. on this fucking. Everything's crazy enough. We don't.
Let's just watch Moon.
Yeah.
Let's just watch Moon this week.
Just chill out on the thrill seeking for a minute. We're like, man, I've watched some documentaries. That's harrowing enough for me. Some of the things I'm watching. I don't need to jump out of a fucking flying fucking bird. I mean,
I do still want to kind of do that.
Yeah, you do. I know you do.
I always had this weird kind of thing with it. I mean, I think it's probably not weird. It's probably common that a lot of people are like, oh, I'd like to do that, but then at the end of the day are like too chicken shit to do it. There was one situation I was supposed to do it in, and I agreed to do it, and
what happened?
they canceled. They canceled because the wind was too high. And the relief that I felt when they called and said, we're not doing it. I think
my 8th grade
that
Washington
relief
trip.
was indicative of the fact that if, in fact, we had gone, that I would have gone through with it.
Oh, you would have done it. Well, I would have gone on a roller coaster at fucking one of my 8th grade Washington trip. We pumped myself up from fucking Haverhill to Washington, D.C.
But you weren't tall enough because the sign wouldn't let you.
Yeah, because I didn't really hit my growth spurt really until I was
tiny.
Got my license. I was like 5'2". But listen to me.
No, why?
No, it rained. It was like,
rained.
I don't know, we were in D.C., so we're in Virginia. Maybe is there a Six Flags there or something? I'll ride it. I'm not scared. Please rain. Please rain. Like went full. Yeah, grab 6 fucking Native Americans up right there. Come with me, baby. Come. No, fucking please. Like shooting fucking arrows into the sky like no one was looking in the bushes. Like, please. What's that kid doing over there? What's that kid in the TNC Surf Factory fucking shorts and the OP shirt?
No.
He's shooting arrows into the sky.
Praying to the sky.
He's shooting imaginary arrows into the sky. It worked. Once again. Seatbelts.